Hi everyone! Today we are going to be moving our breeder snakes into a fridge for winter brumation. As many of you guys already know, for the last, however many years we've been breeding snakes, we have been brumating them in the basement of our house, where it maintains a temperature of around 55 to 60 degrees, and it was perfect. It worked out great. We just stacked all the bins, and that's where they slept all winter long, all 3 months of brumation anyway. But we have moved houses, and our new house doesn't have a basement, so we had to figure out something else. So this year, starting this year, we are going to be brumating our snakes in this fridge, and then they can not only stay here at the facility and not in our house, but they can have, I think, a little bit more one-on-one care, which will be amazing. So today's project is moving a bunch of snakes that are angry that they haven't been fed in about a month into what we are now calling the brumation station. We bought this commercial fridge for the sole purpose of brumating our snakes in it for 3 months every winter. And what's nice is, although a lot of the fridges we were looking at only cooled down to like 37 to maybe 40 degrees. This one in particular cools to between 55 and 60 degrees. And we've been testing it out for the last few weeks. It's very reliable. Actually, we've been testing it for about a month and a half now. And it maintains a very steady temperature. We trust it. So I have to first put in the shelves, and then we can put snakes in the bins. And the plan is to just have one bin per shelf. We can stack them all up. That way, if I need to like change water or something, we can slide the bin out, take care of it, and slide it back in. In our basement, we had stacked all the bins on top of each other, so if you had to do something with the bottom bin, you had to take everything off on top. So this is going to make it a lot easier, I think. On top of that, we had to plan for space, and the plan is, I guess, to have all the bull snakes on this side and their long brumation bins, and that should give us enough room to stack the hognoses over here. So we'll see how this goes. I wonder, I can fit in here. What's it feel like to be in the brumation station? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's sealed. I'm inside. It's nice and chilly in here. It's a little cold though, so I might head out. I'm gonna. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! It locks from the outside. Help! Ed! I'm stuck in the brumation station. Where are you? Okay, I found the shelves. Found the clips to hold up the shelves. I forgot to test the most important thing about this brumation area though, and it's that if these bins can fit in there with this doorway. So like there's a bar here that cannot be removed, and I measured everything so they should be able to slide in without having to turn sideways, but I should probably test it before I do everything. Okay, say there's a snake in here. It goes in like that, and oh, yeah! It fits! Perfect, I measured it right! Well, we ran into an issue. By doing the stacking the way I did, we only have room for 6 bins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe a 7th if we double stacked them. 7. So that's not going to work because we have more than 7 bull snakes to brumate. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 just in this rack. Oh, yeah. So, we can double up the smaller ones because they're not going to move at all in brumation, but we still need more than 6 bins.
What if we stack like 2 or 3 on a shelf?
Yeah, we could do that. So if we did like 2 on the bottom, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Or 3, 3, 3, 3.
Yeah, I don't want to stack too many in a pile, though, because then what if you need the bottom bin? You have to take out all of them.
Yeah. You're already going to have to take out all of these, because we're putting the 28 quarts over here.
That's true.
So.
All right, we'll do some finagling and see what we can come up with. Alright, I think we figured out the shelves to utilize as much space as possible, get as many bins in there as possible, and now we have the challenge of moving all the snakes into their brumation bins, which are over here, and basically we're going to put Aspen in all of these, a hide, and a water dish, and that's it. We're going to keep it pretty simple because the snakes, when they're chilled, they're not going to really move much at all, so they don't need much space, and they don't need really any enrichment, but we're still going to give them a cave. And actually, for the last month, we have not been feeding all the snakes that we plan on brumating, which is everything with an X. So like this patternless bull snake is pretty angry right now because he hasn't been fed in a month, and he would very much like a tasty rat. But the reason why you can't feed them before brumation is because if they have a leftover meal in their gut and then they go into brumation, they're cold-blooded. They need heat in order to digest their food. So in brumation, they would no longer be able to process that meal, and it would start going bad inside of them, and that can cause all sorts of issues. Hello! Oh, you want to bite me. That's right. I didn't realize you were in this bin. I'm just going to close this. He's extra angry because he's hungry. So actually, a week ago, we also unplugged heat to all these bins since they had a full 3 weeks to clear out their systems. And the last week, they have been adjusting to room temperature. So now we're going to, one by one, move them into brumation bins. All right, and the first 2 bull snakes to go into brumation are Mr. Steal Your Girl and Barnaby. These 2 boys are a couple of our breeders going in the cave. There you go. And they're going to be sharing a brumation bin, and they'll be just fine because it's just for a few months, and actually they're going to be so chilly they won't even think twice about having roommates. Okay, we'll get the lid on. We'll add the tag. Where's Mr. Steal Your Girls? Oh, there we go. Figure since the long edge is going to be the one facing out, we'll have the ID tags on that side so you can just quickly scan all the bins and see who's inside each one. Here we go, into the fridge. And actually the fridge we let warm up to room temperature so that when everybody's in here, then we'll turn it on so they can all dip down together to that 55 to 60 degrees. So cool, the first 2 are done, and now to fill up the rest of the fridge. Okay, Priscilla, I already moved your water. You're going in that bin. Can you play nice, please? Hello. Here, I'll put your cave here. You'll have a familiar scent. Hi, can I put you... No, don't look at me like that. No, we're not gonna be a mean snake. We're gonna be a nice Priscilla. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Okay, Priscilla, we're gonna move you over here. And you can go right into your cave. How about that? That'd be a good snake. Oh, or go around it. That's cool too. Enjoy brumation, Priscilla. I won't miss you over the next 3 months. Next up is Bradley. Who? Wow. Oh, you shed? Hi. Oh, and you pooped. Okay. You must be feeling pretty good. Glad we let you sit for the full month so that you can get that last poop out. But Bradley here did not breed last year, which is why she's a little chunky. Usually breeding strips a layer of fat off of female snakes. So you should have bred this year because now you're a bit fat. But the reason why she didn't is because, if you haven't heard, she had surgery on her side here to remove a mass. It thankfully wasn't anything to worry about, like cancer-wise, but it's removed. She healed up great over the year. So now, Bradley, get out of your poop. Now it is time. That's a beautiful shed, too. All right. I moved some of your stuff over already. Now it is time for you to brumate. Okay. Good night. I know it's been a couple of years since you didn't brumate last year, but you stay in here, okay? Enjoy the sleep. Hooray! Bull snakes are done, except for Still Naughty, who got an accidental meal a week ago, so we're gonna let her go a couple more weeks and then put her in here too. But, boys, stop it. Stop trying to breed with each other. You guys are supposed to be asleep. Mr. Wilson, don't do it. That's a boy. We're just gonna turn this on now, I think. Cool down, everybody. Stop trying to breed with each other, boys. And now on to hog noses. Alright, don't mind the dishes getting done in the background, but we are going to use these smaller bins for all of our smaller colubrids, and our hog noses are going to go males in here, females in there, and females in there. We have close to a 1-to-1 ratio of males to females, but we're doing 2 bins for the girls just because they're a lot bigger, so we want to give them a little bit more space. So since we're co-having them just for brumation, we gave them extra deep substrate so that they can dig to their heart's content, and I think we're ready. Who's first?
Start with males?
Oh yeah, let's do males first.
This is a new one. I don't think this one's been on the channel yet.
No, this is Spider Pig. He was surrendered to our rescue, and we decided, you know what, we're just going to hang on to him, because then we'll have a new bloodline. So, being a boy, oh, we should probably fill these up with a lot of decor. Thanks to the power of editing. Ta-da! Enrichment! Alright, buddy. Here we go, Spider Pig. Nice xanthic morph. And off he goes. Next is Afternoon Delight. Hi, buddy. Oh, you have such big googly eyes. Yes, you do. Here you go, our het sable. Next is, who is this?
Farkas.
Farkas! You were a dad this year. Okay, here we go, Farkas. There, all set. Wow, look at that color difference. You can really see what xanthic looks like compared to a normal wild type color.
Fan favorite, Lumpy.
Lumpy! Oh, the lump man. Here you go. Good night. Enjoy your winter.
And another dad.
Oh,
Bruh.
bruh, you're another one that people know on the channel. Okay, bruh, nice anaconda morph, or conda morph, I really should say. Look at them all. Oh my goodness. You guys have like that much room to dig. So just dig down, you'll find so much more space.
I think we have our biggest male.
Oh,
For Turk.
yes, our vibration therapy experiment. Okay,
Monster.
Turk, you are ginormous, yes. Okay, there he is. Wow, you can really see the difference in the two xanthics. Look at that, same morph, but you have these darker spots. Man, that's just cool how there's such natural variation.
Bueller.
Bueller! Conda albino. Hi, Bueller. Bueller hasn't been eating the last few weeks, so he is, or even before we started fasting them for brumation, so he is ready for sure.
Dropkick Murphy.
Dropkick Murphy. Hi, buddy. Oh, you're looking good. Here you go, into the brumation pile.
And then the one everyone will love is Shaneco.
Shaneco. Let's see your colors in comparison to everybody. Oh my goodness. You can kind of see some purples actually. Oh my gosh. Whoa. That's the closest I've ever seen to being an accurate color on camera. He still has a little bit pinkish in between those blotches, but that's kind of purpley actually for you.
That's all our males.
That's all the boys?
That's all the boys.
Okay. Well, we'll get a lid on the bin and move on to the girls. All right, enrichment has been added for the females, and first up is...
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch! Hey, pretty
Big
girl!
Final female.
Oh my gosh, you are so chunky. You're so pretty. Oh my gosh. If I remember correctly, she slugged out this year. So hopefully we have some good eggs next year, but there you go. You're already a little chilly to the touch. That is perfect. Next.
Diamond.
Diamond!
Newer.
She is a new one. She's just a wild type. She was again... Yeah, she's a really high contrast wild type in my opinion. But yeah, she is beautiful. She was surrendered to the adoption program, and again, just like before, we decided to... Why are you wiggling your tail like that? You're kind of a weirdo, aren't you? We're going to hang on to her for a new bloodline.
Got Waffle.
Waffle! Oh, she's such a big girl. Oh my gosh, Waffle.
Hopefully she'll actually breed for us this year.
Yeah, let's hope we get some babies from you. Okay, there we go. Get ready for a good night's sleep.
Got Audrey.
Audrey! Oh, our little het albino conda. And Diamond is still wagging her tail. Okay, so Diamond's like a dog. Okay. Here you go, Audrey. We have 12 breeding size females, so we're gonna do 6 and 6. And again, they have very deep substrate, so they're just gonna dig underneath everything, and that's really where they're gonna hang out.
Big chunky Busty
Oh my
Rhonda.
gosh, it's Busty Rhonda. Hi, Busty Rhonda. You are the reason why we added this big cave. There you go. You can just head right on in there. Good night. And last but not least for this bin,
Azura.
Azura, another beautiful girl. All right, here you go. Beautiful females all together. A lot of what looks like wild types. So we actually took what you're wiggling your tail too. Is that just what you do when you're all introduced? We have a bunch of girls together. You wiggle your tails.
Like we're cold and we don't like each other.
Yeah, I guess. All right, let's put a lid on and we'll move on to the next bin. For the second half of our females, we have.
Angry.
Oh, is this Forever Spicy?
Yep.
Yep. She is living up to her name, aren't you? You're always angry. Okay, there's Forever Spicy. Next up,
Fan favorite Bacon.
Bacon! Hi, pretty girl. She's Het Snow. Yeah, you're a really pretty snake. Here you go, Bacon. You can hang out with Forever Spicy. We actually took pictures of all the snakes next to their ID tags so we can know, in case we can't recognize them. I think I could, but just in case, we have pictures to prove who is who.
Got Xanthic Kate.
Kate, you're such a big girl now. Let's see if we can see the Xanthic. You can kind of see the color difference there. Xanthic and normal or wild type. So, by the way, thank you to the fan who sent us really cool Pokeball 3D printed hides. Totally using those all the time now.
Got Lily.
Lily, you're the mother of all the lavenders
Got
this
the
year.
Skippy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here, you can go in the cave. Perfect. Oh, okay, you don't want to go in the cave. That's all right.
Omelet.
Oh my goodness, you are a fan favorite. You are huge. My goodness. Omelet, do you want to go in this big cave we got just for you? There you go. Yep, thought you would like that. Here, have a friend. Or don't. Okay.
Probably the prettiest one, Tiffany.
Oh, yes, Tiffany, our lavender. Let's see that lavender belly. Oh, you're so pretty. Can't tell on camera, but pretend she's purple. There she is. Those are all of our female hognoses. So
Not all of them. There's some that are
the ones...
ready.
That's true. There's a few more that accidentally got meals too, so we're letting them go the full month to clear out their systems, and then they'll be added to these bins. But yeah, that's a lot of hogs. So I guess we will put them in the brumation station, and we still have our fox snakes and rat snakes and a couple other species. We're just gonna hyperlapse through all of those next.
hogs down there. We got the fox there and the 2 rat corns there. All the poles. They ready to be turned on?
Yes, well, we turned them on briefly before to make those males stop pairing up, but then they kind of warmed up again.
And it's on.
There we go. Now they can all cool down.
And it can make a lot of noise.
It'll make a lot of noise for the video. We now have to figure out how to get them in the dark, because they shouldn't see this light through the door.
Yep.
So, oh, that's right. Actually, our eastern indigos, we were going to wake them up today.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We timed it so we could use their drapes on the doors. So,
Perfect. Let's do that, I guess. All right, so we got all of those guys awake, even though they don't seem like they're awake. And Emily's peeking on the snakes in the dark.
It's really dark in there. I think it's going to work out really well. We
Nice.
weighed down the bottom with a bunch of clips so that when you walk by, it's not going to like shoosh up everything with a draft. It should stay. We already tested it out. It seems to work pretty well.
Can you throw that guy in there? So then we can also see how it opens. The door's open. We haven't tested that yet.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Oh, there. I mean, I think it'll work.
Yeah.
I wish these were attached to the doors themselves so they'd all open together, but there was nowhere to clip the covers to. So
Well, we used tape on the other ones and they fell down like every day.
yeah, the tape didn't work for this material. So we should come up with a good like cover, like magnetic maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know, something we can attach to each door.
It is. Well, is that magnet or is that aluminum? Let's see. We'll use this guy.
Oh, okay, not magnetic.
Not magnetic.
I'll have to figure out a different type of cover. One cover for each door, just so we don't have to use these strips. But I think this will work just fine.
Yeah.
The other thing we have to add is like a cool graphic on top that says the brumation station.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool. Maybe like with a set of railroad tracks going on.
Nice.
Wouldn't that be kind of cool? And a couple snakes? I don't know. I don't even know where we'd get that done. But that would be kind of cool to do. But now the snakes are officially chilled, or they're chilling, I guess, at the moment, and they will be down for brumation for three solid months. March 1st is when we are going to wake these guys up from their long slumber, and in the meantime, we'll just check in on them once a week, make sure they have water, make sure they look okay. If anybody starts losing weight, we'll pull them early to make sure they get food.
Yep.
But yeah, there's a few more snakes we're still going to add to this.
Variable kings.
Milk snakes.
Pueblan milk snakes.
Yeah, the Pueblans and the eastern milk snakes. We have that pair now too.
Oh, and the blacks.
And the black milks, that's right. Yeah, they're going to go in here as well. So there's a few snakes that we just realized today that, oh, we want to brumate those. So we're starting the process today by stopping feeding them.
They're still eating,
They're
but
gonna be
we want to breed them.
Yeah, they're going to be a month behind. But that's okay. They'll just have a shortened brumation phase. So they'll be fine. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Now you're kind of up to date with us and our current breeding shenanigans, since I think all the baby videos have come out now.
Yeah.
And now all the snakes are sleeping for the winter. So thanks for watching. Thank you, Patreon backers, for your generous support as always. And you guys helped us fund this fridge. So thank you, Patreon backers, for helping us have a brumation fridge at our facility instead of figuring out a backup plan, since we couldn't use our basement anymore since we moved.
Well, and the nice thing about this is because we were originally, I don't know if you touched on this, we were going to do it in our garage, which is technically heated, but if power goes out, it's going to go colder.
Yeah.
Here, if power goes out, it's just going to get warmer.
Right.
So it's safer.
A lot safer. Yep, I did not touch on that yet. So that's why we didn't put them in our garage. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and sleep well, snakes. We'll see you next time.
All right, audience, you guys have to go into the brumation station as well. Good night.